Rodney Valdez on the mound for the A's as they are taking on the Deep Ear Dodgers in a Wisconsin State League game. And the lineup for the Dodgers tonight, it's Zach Abfall leading off, Austin Dart batting second, and Joe Baer batting third. Sam Conley will be cleaning up. Connor Rutherford will bat fifth, DHing tonight. Connor Bagneski batting sixth. Carson Jocks batting seventh. Noah Robinson will bat eighth. And Mike Manns in the 9 spot. Defensively for the A's tonight, at first base it's Kyle Peterson, Hunter Berry playing second, Brad Young at short with Harry Stelt playing third base, and in the outfield it's Mark Warner in left, Chris Saltzman in center, and Josh Moses back out in right field after getting the off night defensively as he DH'd. And doing the catching tonight for Valdez, it's Logan Ruckert. On the season thus far for Rodney Valdez, this will be his 7th appearance on the mound. It'll be his 5th start. He's gone just under 24 innings. He's gone 23 2/3. He's got an ERA that stands at 3.8. He's struck out 25 and he's walked 18.
Leading off the ball game for the Pere will be their center fielder, number 12, Zach Abfall.
15 total runs, just 10 of those earned. As we are just about ready to begin, it'll be Zach Abfall. Valdez, the left-hander. His first offering is a fastball that just misses high to the left-handed batting Abfall, and it's 1-0. We are underway. There's a swinging a pop-up to the left out of play. Count moves to a ball and a strike. A's coming off a victory last night where they won 8-0 over the Menasha-Max. So that is a fastball high. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Swung on and hit in the left, slicing, and that will be foul out of the reach of Warner. And the count will even up at 2-2. This is the second meeting between the Dodgers and the A's. Last they played each other was about 10 days ago, June 16, and with a game the A's won 3-2. That was also here at home. Now the 2-2 swung on and fouled straight back. Still 2-2. Now there's a breaking pitch on the inside corner. That's a called strike. Abfall disagrees. Thought it was low. It's a called strike looking for the first out of the ball game.
Number 24, Austin Dart.
So it'll be Austin Dart, another left-handed batter, and he looks at one off the outside for a ball, 1-0. The one was way outside. 2 balls, no strikes. And the 2-0 is hit into right, playable. As Moses will make the catch in right field. Just had to take a couple steps in, and it's quickly 2 outs to begin the ballgame for Valdez.
Shortstop, number 13, Joe Pere.
It'll be Joe Baer, the shortstop. bats from the right side with 2 outs in the inning, bases empty, top of the first. And he looks at a fastball, called strike. On the outer half, it's 0-1. As now that one is in the dirt, scooped up by Record. Evens up the count at 1-1. Wind up from Valdez, and that one misses high. It's 2 balls and a strike. One coming, misses off the outside, and Valdez falls behind the 3-hole hitter Pere. It's 3 balls and a strike. And the 3-1 is swung on and hit in the right, which is playable, and making the catch near the right field line in fair territory is Josh Moses, and that will end the inning. So Valdez works a clean top of the first. It's a couple of fly balls and a strikeout, and we will head to the bottom half of the first. Dodgers fail to score. The A's coming up next. About to get ready for the bottom of the first.
Leading off the bottom of the first for Sheboygan, center fielder, number 26, Chris Salzman.
Chris Salzman will lead it off. And the rest of the batting order for the A's tonight, it'll be Hunter Pere to follow, batting second. Josh Moses batting third. Harry Stelp cleaning up. Adam Ryan will DH for Valdez in the 5 spot. Mark Warner batting 6th. Kyle Peterson will bat 7th. Brad Young batting 8th. And Logan Record in the 9th spot. As Salzman falls behind, looks at one on the outside. It's a called strike, 0-1. No, that one misses off the outside, 1-1. It's Evan Sigmund on the mound for the Dodgers. A right-handed starter as his 1-1 misses high. And maybe just off the outside to the left-handed hitting Salzman. Now he swings and misses. And a big cut at it. Evens it up at 2-2. Salzman on the year at a .348 average in 15 games. So now he looks at one outside. It's full. It's 3-2. His on base stands at .415. And he's got 4 doubles on the year. Now his 3-2 is swung on and missed. He chased ball 4. That's the 10th strikeout of the season for Salzman.
Second baseman, number 15, Hunter Pere.
So now it will be Hunter Pere with 1 out in the inning. He looks at a breaking ball high for a ball 1-0. Pere with a 340 average, 460 on base, a 447 slugging percentage. And this is now his 17th game, as he is quickly ahead now as one is inside. 2 balls, no strikes. He's got 3 doubles, along with a triple, and he's walked 7 times. He's also been hit 6 times. Now he takes one inside for a called strike, 2-1. Those 6 hit by pitches leads the team. The next closest is Warner, who's been hit 5 this season. Now there's a ground ball right to the third baseman. He'll pick it up, and it'll be a high throw that'll bring the first baseman Conley off the bag, and Pere tries to slide around the tag as Conley makes a diving attempt at Pere for a nice recovery to get the out.
Right fielder, number 36, Josh Moses.
It was an easy play for Bagneski. Just sort of threw it a little high that Conley had to leap to grab. The first pitch is a called strike to Josh Moses. It's 0-1. But a good adjustment by Conley to dive at Pere, who was diving into first base to try and get underneath the tag, and he couldn't do it. And now Moses grounds one to Bagneski. That'll be off his glove. So after his first baseman saves him from an error in the last play, he commits one here. So it'll be an E5 as Moses will reach. And that'll bring up Harry Stelt.
Third baseman, number 19, Harry Stelt.
And Stelt on the first pitch hits it into center. And charging in and making the catch is the center fielder, Zach Abfall, for the final out of the inning. The A's get a base runner on an E5 with 2 outs. Cannot bring across anyone to score as we have completed a full inning. We'll go to the top half of the second. We are scoreless between the Dodgers and the Sheboygan A's. Sam Conley will lead it off in a game that is scoreless as we enter the top of the second, excuse me. And the first pitch from Valdez is a called strike to Conley, the first baseman for the Dodgers. Now the 0-1 is a cue shot to the right side. Hunter Pere, the second baseman, will pick it up and throw to Peterson at first in time. It'll be a 4-3 putout for the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter, number 34, Connor Rutherford.
So now it's Connor Rutherford, who's DHing tonight for the Dodgers. Left-handed batter takes one down and away for a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0 misses low as well. 2 balls, no strikes. As now Rutherford swings and misses on a pitch on the outer half. We have been above the belt. It's a 2-1 count now. Now he swings and misses at 1 low. Right around knee level. And on the outer third, it's 2-2. After Valdez fell behind early 2-0. Now a fastball high. He challenged him and he swung at it and he missed. A high fastball. Rutherford couldn't catch up to it.
What was that last thing you said?
So 2 quick
Second
outs.
baseman, number 27, Connor Bagneski.
And it'll be Connor Bagneski. The second baseman.
Well, I'm doing better. I brought them. They're in my car.
And it's a ball that's low. There's a fastball high. Almost above the head of the batter. So it's 2 balls, no strikes. Now Bagneski lines that one into right. That'll be a base hit. Bagneski with a 2-out base hit. The first for either team as we are in the top of the second.
Third baseman, number 20, Carson Jacks.
So now it'll be Carson Jacks, the third baseman, with a runner at first. 2 outs in the inning.
Instead of the beach balls, there were a bunch of T-shirts that were still in rubber bands yet. They might be in a little box in the souvenir stand.
And the first pitch is a called strike on the inner half, about thigh high, 0-1. Now an 0-1 is off the outside. So it's even at 1-1. As that one's off the end of the bat and off the backstop on the right side. It's a foul ball and 1-2 the count. Now the set, and he'll throw over to first, and they got the runner picked off. Throw to Peterson,
Whoa.
and then a throw to Young, and then back to Peterson, and they'll get him out. Trying to slide back into first. So a pickoff goes as a caught stealing ends the inning. Goes 1 to 3 to 6 back to 3. And we will head to the bottom half of the second game that's still scoreless between the A's and the Dodgers.
Leading off the bottom of the second for Sheboygan, designated hitter, number 39, Adam Ryan.
Adam Ryan will lead it off. And we have a position change early, or I should say a substitution, as Mike Larson is now in at third base.
You just come in straight for the third baseman.
He did now. Just wrote it down.
Comes in replace of Carson Jocks, who was in the middle of his at-bat before that caught stealing ended the inning. So Jocks will not be given an official at-bat, as it's most likely that Larson will just lead off the next half inning after that foul ball.
Number 10 came in for whoever was playing third base.
Carson Jacks.
Carson Jacks.
It'll be Ryan the DH, Warner, and then Kyle Peterson, as Adam Ryan swings and misses on that 1-2 pitch. And that's the first out of the inning.
Left fielder, number 16, Mark Warner.
That'll bring up Mark Warner. And he's quickly ahead with a ball and no strikes. Sigmund's 1-0. Inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Warner's had a slow start to the season, a .220 average. He has posted a respectable .365 on base. And now the 2-0 is sliced into right. That'll be just out of reach of the right fielder, foul. Noah Robinson was on his horse, but just out of his reach, as it'll move the count to 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 to Warner. Line into right, and that will get down. That'll be a base hit. So the A's have their first hit of the ball game. Puts a runner at first with 1 out.
First baseman, number 44, Kyle Peterson.
So now it'll be Kyle Peterson, the first baseman for the A's, with a runner at first. First pitch misses high for a ball, 1-0. Through 6 games so far this season, Peterson a .278 average. His OPS stands at .687. As it's now 1-1 to Kyle Peterson. Peterson has 5 hits, all of them singles. He's walked 4 times. He's struck out 7. As there's a throw over to first, and Warner will be back in time. Now the 1-1 fouled back. Peterson down in the count, 1-2. Peterson is a left-handed batter. As he lets that one go off the outside at 2-2, stands the count. We have a scoreless game. It's the bottom of the second inning. Both teams with a hit. As that one comes inside, and there's a called strike. Peterson disagrees with the call. Might have been a bit inside. Instead it's the
Shortstop, number 13, Brad Young.
It's the second out of the inning. So it'll be Brad Young, the shortstop. Runner still at first base, and that pitch is up and in for a ball, 1-0. Young this season, a .364 batting average. Also a .364 on base. He's got 22 plate appearances through 6 games, as he's now ahead in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. He's got 8 total hits on the season, including 3 extra base hits. That's a home run and 2 doubles. As he swings and fouls that one to the backstop, as that will roll around in foul territory. It moves the count to 2-1. And now Young in a count of 2-2. The runner still at first base. It's Warner. He singled with 1 out. On the 2-2 is a breaking ball on the outside. That's a called strike. Freezing Young at the plate, and that will end the inning. So Sigmund strikes out the side, including 2 looking. And we will go to the top of the 3rd, and a game that's still scoreless. It'll be the Deep Here Dodgers coming up next.
Time for our pin drop, brought to you by the
Mike Larson will lead it off. Came in last inning defensively for Carson Jocks. Jocks was actually at the plate when Bagneski was caught stealing, so he never got an official at-bat in this game. So there's one to the right side, a nice diving play by Hunter Berry to pick it up and throw it over to first in time. And that'll be the first out of the inning. So 1 pitch, 1 out.
Right fielder, number 16, Noah Robinson.
And it will be Noah Robinson, the right fielder. Yet another left-handed batter. A fastball on the inside, and it's a big rip, and it's missed, and it's 0-1. Fastball, just misses off the outside. 1-1. Dodgers at the bottom of their order. There's 1 out in the inning. After Robinson, it'll be Mike Manns, the catcher, the 9-hole hitter, due up next. As now Valdez pours in a fastball on the outer half at the bottom of the strike zone, and it's 1-2. And now a swing and a miss. A pitch up in the zone, was out of the zone. Robinson offered at it, and he couldn't catch up to it. So 2 up, 2 down.
Catcher, number 19, Mike Manns.
So it'll be Mike Manns, the catcher. It's the 3rd K so far for Valdez. As now Mike Manns will look at one low for a ball, 1-0. From the windup, the 1-0 is hit into shallow right. Moses will get it underneath it. He'll make the catch in short right field, and that will end the inning. So another easy inning for Valdez. 3 up, 3 down, including a strikeout. And we will head to the top or bottom half of the third. In a game that's still scoreless
For every run your
between the Dodgers and the Sheboygan A's. A's have their 9-hole hitter to lead it off, then the top of the order. It's Logan Reckert. And the first pitch is a ball that's down low, and it's 1-0 to Reckert. Just his 6th game of the year. He's gotten will now be just his 13th plate appearance. He's at a 182 batting average and a 250 on base. As he swings and fouls that one, that'll be straight back into the netting. It's 1-1. Reckert's got 2 hits on the season. He's scored twice and he's got 2 RBIs. He's also walked once. He struck out twice, as the 1-1 is hit hard into center, but Zach Abfall will snag that one out of the air. He hit it hard, but he hit it right at him. That'll be the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, Chris Salzman.
So now it's Chris Saltzman, who struck out on a swing and a miss to begin the bottom half of the first. So now he takes one down low for a ball. It's 1-0. It's the second at bat for Saltzman, as we are in the bottom half of the third in a scoreless game. Now he pops that one up to the left side, and making the call will be the shortstop, and Pere will make the catch in short left field for the second out of the inning.
Second baseman Hunter Berry.
So a line out to center, a pop out to the shortstop, and there's 2 outs, and it'll be Hunter Berry. And Berry squares to bunt, and that one will be foul, and it'll move the count to 0-1. Berry grounded out to third in the first. He's 0 for 1. As he swings and misses, was underneath that one. It's 0-2. If Berry reaches, it's Josh Moses on deck. There are 2 outs in the inning. Nobody on base in a scoreless game. Now that one's lined into left center. That's going to get down. That's going to be a base hit. It'll be cut off by Austin Dart, the left fielder in left center field. But it will be a base hit that'll bring up the A's best hitter, Josh Moses.
Right fielder Josh Moses.
Last night, Josh Moses came up in the second inning with a couple runners on, and he hammered one out of here in left center for a 3-run bomb. And that time it gave the A's a 5-0 lead, and they never really looked back as they won 8-0. Now that pitch is inside for a ball. It's 1-0. Is hit high into left. Dart is going to give it a look, and that one's going to be gone. That's a home run. Back-to-back nights for Josh Moses, his 4th of the season. And the A's have a 2-0 lead. Josh Moses got underneath it, but he still got enough of it to get it out of the ballpark, as he will now be first in the team lead with 4. So it's 2-0 on
Third
the
baseman, Harry Stelt.
on the home run, and it'll bring up Harry Stelt. Now a half swing he went on a pitch off the outside. It's 0-1. Coming into this game, Moses leads the A's in every statistical category. He was tied with Stelt in home runs and in on base. After that home run, he'll now be in sole possession of all offensive statistics for the Sheboygan A's. As now Stelt takes one off the outside. The 1-1 count now goes to 2-1. Now the 2-1 swung on a miss. It's 3-1. Two balls, 2 strikes to Harry Stelt, who's hitting .438. It's the second best average on the team. Now that one misses down low. It's a full count. Now the 3-2 is hit into right, and that will be in play. And the right fielder, Noah Robinson, will backtrack and make the catch about 3 or 4 feet in front of the warning track. And that will end the inning. But Josh Moses, on back-to-back nights, hits a home run to give, and this one gives the A's a 2-0 lead as we head to the top of the 4th. A's lead 2-0.
Leadoff hitter, center fielder, Zach Abfall.
It's the top of the 4th in a game. The A's now have a 2-0 lead after the home run by Moses with 2 outs in the last half inning. And it's Zach Abfall. It's the top of the order as he moves ahead in the count, a ball and no strikes. Abfall struck out looking in his first at-bat. That lit off the ball game. It's a 1-1 count. 1-1 fastball misses high and away. 2 balls and a strike. Valdez coming off an inning in which he threw just 7 pitches. Now that one is swung to the left side, and that'll be over the dugout of Sheboygan out of play. 2-2 the count. This will be pitch number 38 coming for Valdez. Now it's a full count after that one misses low. Now that one is a fly ball into right. Moses will make a diving attempt, and he made the catch. So Moses playing some good defense to go along with his bats. He robs the leadoff batter Abfall of a base hit.
Left fielder Austin Dart.
So instead of a leadoff base runner, it's 1 out, and it's Austin Dart now, the 2-hole hitter, who hit a little fly ball to right in the first as he hits that one out of play.
Surely you can't be serious. I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Valdez in the windup, the 0-1, misses off the outside.
If I told you you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me?
Now the 1-1 pitch, swung and a miss, 1-2.
Thanks for the compliment. I appreciate it.
Valdez ready to get in the windup before
It
timeout
was a
call.
suggestion.
Now we are set to begin, and the 1-2 is popped up, but that'll go behind home plate and onto the roof over the grandstands. So another 1-2 pitch upcoming, and it's hit in the center. It's shallow, and a diving attempt by Hunter Berry with his back to the infield, and he can't get it. He didn't hit it all that well, but Dart put it in the perfect spot where neither Saltzman nor Berry could get to it. And that'll be a 1-out base runner on a base hit.
Shortstop Joe Bear.
And it'll be Joe Bayer, the shortstop, who's 0 for 1 with a fly out. Now a throw over to first. Runner will be back in plenty of time. From the stretch, first pitch, missing on the outside. One balls, no strikes. In the game, the A's lead 2-0. Now the 1-0 misses inside, 2-0. Now there's a long look in, gets the sign from Record. Set from the waist, and he'll throw it to first. And a dive back in safely is Dart. Now the 2-0. Fastball just missing the outside. 3 balls, no strikes. 3-0, another throw over. Dart back in plenty of time. Even with 2 outs, Valdez keeping a close eye on Dart. And the 3-0 pitch is a called strike. And as Pere was taken all the way. 3-1. And yet another throw over. Dart again back in safely. Three-one. Inside, that's a ball, and that'll be a walk. The first issued by Valdez in the game. That'll put 2 runners on with 2 outs for the cleanup hitter, Sam Conley.
First baseman, Sam Conley.
Walks have been the Achilles heel, of Rodney Valdez. He's walked 18 in 23 and 2/3 innings coming into the game. He has helped his cause by also striking out 25 batters.
Does he lead the team in all the visits?
As we're going to have a meeting at the mound by Derek Lumens.
Setting up the infield flywheel.
So we're ready to resume. And it's Sam Conley again, the first baseman, as he looks at a breaking pitch missing up and in for a ball that's 1-0. From Valdez is in the dirt. A nice block by Record keeps those runners at first and second. So now 2-0 count. Conley grounded out to second to lead off the top of the second. He's 0 for 1. The 2-0. A swing and a foul into the net. Behind home plate, 2-1. So 2 balls and a strike. The Pere Dodgers with their first threat of the game. They have 2 base runners after a walk, or a single and a walk with 2 outs. And now that one is a hard foul. This one into the netting again. And it's now 2-2 as it's evened up. So Valdez a strike away from getting out of the inning without allowing a run to score. Two misses high. So a full count, 1 out in the inning. And that'll be a call strike on the inside. He thought it was ball 4, did Conley. Valdez gets the call.
Designated hitter, Connor Rutherford.
That's the 4th strikeout. And now it's Connor Rutherford. Left-handed batting DH, and the first pitch is a little fly ball in the left that'll hang up in time for Water to get underneath it and make the catch. As Valdez gets out of danger, allows a couple of 1-out base runners. But we are through 3.5 as we go to the bottom of the 4th. A's still leading. They have 2. The Dodgers have nothing.
designated hitter, Adam Ryan.
Adam Ryan will lead it off. A's have their middle of the order, 5, 6, 7. And the first pitch is hit into right. That's a base hit for Adam Ryan. First time he's been aboard today. Wastes no time, gets a pitch he likes, and
Left
singles it
fielder,
into right.
Mark Warner.
And it'll be now Mark Warner who singled back in the second inning. As Warner down in the count early, 0-1. To Warner. Fastball that missed off the outside. Count is even at 1-1. There's a swing and a miss. It's a foul tip, and it's 1-2. A's got 2 in the last inning on a 2-run home run from Josh Moses, his second in as many nights. So Warner hits that one into left. It's shallow, and that one will fall in. That'll be another base hit. He didn't hit it well, but he hit it in the right spot.
Excellent.
There we go.
As he hit it between the triangle of the left fielder Dart, the shortstop Bayer, and
Now you
the
beat my night.
third baseman Mike Larson. Bayer had the best shot at it. It was just out of his reach.
First baseman, Kyle Peterson.
Adam Ryan goes to second, and it'll be Kyle Peterson now. The A's put the first 2 batters on in the inning. Peterson squares early. He pulls it back on a pitch high in the zone. For a ball, it's 1-0. Peterson struck out looking in the second. It was an inning in which Sigmund gave up a base hit, but also struck out the side. 1-0, squares to bunt. This time, Ryan able to steal third base. As Larson, the third baseman, was off the bag playing for a bunt. And Joe Bayer, the shortstop, was stride for stride with Adam Ryan as he tried to cover the bag. But he was behind the runner, so Sigmund couldn't throw over. So essentially an easy stolen base for Adam Ryan as he stands at third. It's a 2-0 count. And now not bunting and taking a strike is Peterson. It's 2-1. As that one is fouled. It'll roll past the first base coach. It's now 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Peterson strikes out. His second strikeout of this evening. So 1 out now for Brad Young, the shortstop.
Shortstop, Brad Young.
Young struck out looking to end the second as he's late on that fastball. It's 0-1. Runners on the corners. Both Ryan and Warner led off with base hits. And then Ryan stole third as now there's a throw over to Warner at first and he'll slide back in time. If Young can hit one into the outfield deep enough, it should be able to score Ryan. And that one is hit in the right, and that's deep. And Zach Abfall will be able to make the catch in right center as the throw will go to first, trying to double up Mark Warner. But he'll be able to slide it safely as Ryan scores. The A's get another run on the sac fly. It's 3-0. Young gave it a ride in the deep right center. Zach Amfeld did a good job to cover some ground and haul that ball in. A's do get a run out of it. It's not an official at-bat for Brad Young.
Catcher, Logan Record.
As he'll get the RBI, and it will now be Reckert, the 9-hole hitter. Water still at first base. Again, the A's now lead 3-0 after that sac fly as that pitch is up and in. A ball and no strikes. If Reckert reaches, it's Saltzman at the top of the order due up next. We are in the bottom of the fourth. Now that one is popped up into medium center. Amfall will go underneath it, and he'll make the catch, and that will end the inning. A's leave a runner on, but they do score one in the sac fly from Young, and we've completed 4 full innings. We go to the top of the fifth.
Take a look at your game day program.
The A's leading the Dodgers. It's 3-0.
Dirty cars. So
Top of the fifth.
Second baseman, Connor Bagneski.
And Connor Bagneski will lead it off. And the first pitch misses high for a ball, 1-0. Oh, that one misses off the outside. 2 balls, no strikes to Bagneski. He singled back in the second before he was caught stealing on what goes down as a 1-3 to 6-3 caught stealing. He was picked off. As the count now goes to 2-1 after a called strike. Oh, that one misses outside. 3 balls and a strike to the leadoff hitter with Mike